Ever wonder why you wake up feeling weaker than the night before? It's not just aging, it's what's missing from your bedtime routine. And the good news, you can fix it starting tonight. After age 60, your body starts losing muscle fast, up to 8% every year. By the time you're 80, you could lose half your strength. That's not just a statistic. That's the reason stairs feel steeper, chairs feel lower, and everyday tasks start feeling like workouts. But here's the part almost no one talks about. Your body does its best muscle repair work while you sleep. Deep sleep triggers a surge of growth hormone, which is your body's natural tool for rebuilding strength. The problem, most people go to bed without giving their body the fuel it needs to actually rebuild muscle. In this video, I'm going to show you 8 powerful bedtime snacks, each backed by science that can help stop this hidden muscle loss in its tracks. These aren't fads or supplements. They're simple foods that help you wake up stronger, more balanced, and ready to take on your day with renewed energy. Let's dive in. Coming in at number 8, whole grain toast with almond butter. The overnight muscle guardian that most people never think about. Picture this, it's 200 a.m., and while you're dreaming peacefully, something sinister is happening inside your body. Your glucose stores are running low, and your body is frantically searching for energy to keep your brain functioning. What does it do? It starts cannibalizing your own muscle tissue to create sugar. It's like burning the furniture to keep the house warm. This is exactly why whole grain toast with almond butter is so brilliant. It prevents this midnight muscle robbery. I know what you're thinking. Breads before bed? Isn't that going to make me gain weight? Here's the thing. We're not talking about white Wonder Bread loaded with sugar. We're talking about dense, fiber-rich whole grain bread that acts like a slow-burning log in your metabolic fireplace. Look for bread that lists whole grain or sprouted grain as the first ingredient with at least 3 grams of fiber and 4 grams of protein per slice. Brands like Ezekiel or Dave's Killer Bread fit the bill perfectly. The complex carbohydrates in these breads release glucose slowly and steadily, giving your body the fuel it needs without the crash. Now, let's talk about that almond butter. And I'm not talking about the sugar-laden stuff you find in most grocery stores. Pure natural almond butter is a nutritional powerhouse that transforms this simple snack into a muscle-preserving machine. Just 2 tablespoons pack 8 grams of plant-based protein. But that's just the beginning. Almond butter contains something that 80% of seniors are desperately lacking: magnesium. Think of magnesium as the master key that unlocks your body's ability to use protein. Without enough magnesium, all the protein in the world won't help your muscles. It's like having a Ferrari with no gas. Impressive on paper, useless in reality. But magnesium does even more. It relaxes your muscles, calms your nervous system, and helps regulate your heart rhythm. Many seniors who experience leg cramps, muscle twitches, or restless sleep are actually suffering from magnesium deficiency without realizing it. The healthy fats in almond butter also slow down digestion, turning your bedtime snack into a time-release capsule of nutrition. These monounsaturated fats help stabilize blood sugar, reduce inflammation, and support hormone production, including the growth hormone that peaks while you sleep. Research from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition tracked older adults for 12 weeks and found something remarkable. Those who consume protein with carbohydrates before bed maintained significantly more muscle mass than those who avoided nighttime eating. The key was keeping cortisol, your body's stress hormone, in check. When cortisol spikes, it literally eats your muscle tissue for breakfast. Here's how to make it perfect. Toast 1 slice of whole grain bread until it's golden, but not burnt. Spread 2 tablespoons of natural almond butter evenly across the surface. Combination provides about 300 calories and 12 to 15 grams of protein, substantial enough to protect your muscles, light enough to avoid disrupting your sleep. Some people like to add a thin slice of banana on top for extra potassium and natural sweetness, but that's optional. The beauty of this snack is its simplicity and effectiveness. No measuring powders, no complicated recipes, just real food doing real work while you rest. Number 7. Turkey roll-ups with cheese. The protein tag team that works in perfect harmony. If your muscles were a construction site, turkey and cheese would be the perfect contractor duo. One delivers the materials fast, The other keeps the project going all night long. This isn't your typical deli meat snack. This is strategic nutrition disguised as convenience food. Let me tell you about turkey's secret weapon. Leucine density. Turkey breast contains more leucine per serving than almost any other whole food protein. Leucine is like the foreman at a construction site. Without it, nothing gets built. No matter how many materials you have on hand. Your body needs exactly 2.5 grams of leucine to flip the muscle building switch, and just 3 oz of turkey delivers that perfectly. But here's where most people go wrong. They eat turkey by itself. That's like hiring a sprint runner for a marathon. Turkey protein hits your bloodstream fast and hard, creating a spike of amino acids that lasts about 2 hours. Great for immediate repair, but what about the other 6 hours of sleep? Enter the cheese. I know, cheese has gotten a bad rap lately, but when it comes to bedtime nutrition for seniors, certain cheeses are absolute gold. And we're talking about real cheese, Swiss, mozzarella, cheddar, not processed cheese food. These contain high levels of Kaiwan C, the same slow digesting protein that makes cottage cheese so effective. When you wrap turkey around cheese, something magical happens. The fast-acting turkey protein jumpstarts muscle repair within 30 minutes, while the Kaiwans from cheese forms that protective gel in your stomach, slowly releasing amino acids for the next 6 to 8 hours. It's like having a personal trainer and a night nurse rolled into one snack. But turkey brings more to the party than just protein. It's loaded with phosphorus, a mineral that most people ignore, but your muscles desperately need. Phosphorus works with protein to maintain the structural integrity of muscle fibers. It's also essential for energy production at the cellular level. Without adequate phosphorus, your muscles can't efficiently use the energy they need for repair and growth. Turkey is also rich in B vitamins, particularly B6 and B12. These aren't just random vitamins. They're the molecular machinery that converts the protein you eat into actual muscle tissue. Many seniors are deficient in B12 without realizing it, which explains why some people can eat plenty of protein but still lose muscle mass. Now let's talk preparation strategy. Choose natural uncured turkey whenever possible. Look for labels that say no nitrates added or minimally processed. Goal is to get clean protein without the inflammatory additives that can interfere with recovery. For cheese, think quality over quantity. A thin slice of Swiss or a small cube of aged cheddar provides the casein you need without overloading on calories. Swiss cheese is particularly good because it's naturally lower in sodium and higher in protein than many other varieties. The beauty of this snack is its portability and speed. You can prep several roll-ups in advance and keep them in the fridge. When bedtime hunger strikes, you're ready in seconds. 3 small turkey roll-ups typically provide 20 to 25 grams of protein and only 150 to 200 calories. Here's a pro tip from sports nutritionists. If you want to supercharge this snack, add a thin slice of avocado inside each roll-up. The healthy fats will slow digestion even more and add potassium for muscle function. Just don't go overboard. We want muscle fuel, not a full meal. Number 6. Hard-boiled eggs with avocado. The complete muscle recovery system that nature designed perfectly. Forget everything you've heard about eggs being bad for you. That outdated advice has probably cost more seniors their muscle mass than any other nutritional myth. Eggs are quite literally nature's multivitamin wrapped in the most bioavailable protein package on the planet. Here's what makes eggs extraordinary. They contain all 9 essential amino acids in the exact ratios your body evolved to use. Scientists call this the reference protein, the gold standard against which all other proteins are measured. When researchers want to test how well a protein builds muscle, they compare it to eggs. But eggs have a unique timing advantage for bedtime consumption. Unlike fast proteins that spike and crash or super slow proteins that take hours to get going, eggs hit that sweet spot, moderate digestion that provides steady amino acid release for 3 to 4 hours, perfect for the first half of your sleep cycle when most muscle repair happens. 2 large hard-boiled eggs deliver about 12 grams of complete protein. The real magic is in the leucine content. Remember, leucine is your muscle-building trigger, and eggs are packed with it. Even better, egg leucine is in a form that your body can use immediately, No processing, no conversion, just pure muscle building fuel. Now, let's talk about the avocado half of this dynamic duo. I call avocado the time extender because it transforms those moderately fast digesting eggs into a sustained release protein system. The healthy fats in avocado don't just slow down digestion, they optimize. Now then, here's something most people don't know. Avocado contains more potassium than bananas. A half avocado packs about 500 milligrams of this crucial mineral. Why does this matter for muscle? Potassium is essential for muscle contractions, nerve function, and cellular repair. Many seniors experience muscle cramps, weakness, and poor recovery simply because they're not getting enough potassium. But avocado's benefits go way deeper. Research from Purdue University discovered that adding avocado to any meal increases antiglycinate absorption by 300 to 500%. This means the protective compounds in your eggs, selenium, choline, lutein, become significantly more powerful when paired with avocado. Let's talk about choline for a moment because this is where eggs really shine. Choline is a nutrient that most seniors are deficient in, yet it's critical for muscle function. Choline helps your nerves communicate with your muscles, ensuring smooth, coordinated movement. It also plays a role in preventing age-related muscle loss by supporting the neuromuscular junction, the connection point between your nerves and muscles. Eggs also provide something unexpected. Dietary cholesterol actually helps your muscles. Before you panic, understand that dietary cholesterol is a building block for hormones like testosterone and growth hormone. These hormones decline with age, contributing to muscle loss. By providing clean cholesterol sources, eggs help support the hormone production that keeps your muscles strong. That keeps your muscles strong. That keeps your muscles active. Calm on the production that keeps your muscles strong. Preparation strategy here is crucial. Hard-boiled eggs are ideal because they're pre-cooked, portable, and the protein structure is optimized for digestion. You can boil a dozen eggs on Sunday and have grab-and-go protein ready all week. For the avocado, choose ones that yield slightly to pressure but aren't mushy. Cut it in half, remove the pit, and enjoy with a spoon. No need to complicate things. A sprinkle of sea salt brings out the flavor and provides trace minerals. Here's an advanced tip. If you want to maximize the muscle building potential, eat the egg yolks too. The yolks contain most of the choline, all of the fat-soluble vitamins, and additional leucine. The old advice to eat only egg
whites was based on outdated cholesterol fears that science has thoroughly debunked.
This combination provides about 250 to 300 calories and 14 to 16 grams of protein, along with a complete spectrum of vitamins, minerals, and healthy fats. It's essentially a complete meal disguised as a bedtime snack. Number 5, mixed nuts and seeds bowl. The mineral treasure chest that transforms your bedroom into a recovery spa. This is where we get creative, folks. While everyone else is reaching for protein powders and expensive supplements, I'm going to show you how a simple bowl of mixed nuts and seeds can outperform most commercial muscle building products and taste a whole lot better doing it. Think of this snack as nutritional time-release technology that nature perfected millions of years ago. Different nuts and seeds release their nutrients at different rates, creating what I call a cascade effect of muscle support throughout the night. It's like having a team of nutritional specialists working in shifts while you sleep. Let's start with the headliner, pistachios. These little green gems contain more melatonin than any other nut, more than most melatonin supplements actually. But they're not just sleep aids, they're muscle protectors. Pistachios also provide tryptophan, the amino acid precursor to serotonin and melatonin. Better sleep equals higher growth hormone release, and higher growth hormone equals better muscle recovery. It's a beautiful biological chain reaction. Next up, almonds. These are your magnesium powerhouses. Just 1 ounce provides about 20% of your daily magnesium needs, plus 6 grams of protein. But here's what's fascinating about almond protein. It's uniquely rich in arginine, an amino acid that dilates blood vessels and improves circulation. Better circulation means more nutrients reaching your muscles during repair. Walnuts bring something completely different to the party. Omega-3 fatty acids. Most people think of fish when they hear omega-3s, but walnuts are actually one of the best plant sources. These omega-3s reduce inflammation at the cellular level, protecting your muscle tissue from exercise-induced damage and speeding recovery. Now let's talk about pumpkin seeds, the unsung heroes of muscle nutrition. These little powerhouses are loaded with zinc, a mineral that's absolutely critical for protein synthesis and hormone production. Many seniors are zinc deficient without knowing it, which can explain why some people eat plenty of protein but still struggle to maintain muscle mass. But here's where pumpkin seeds get really interesting. They contain compounds called cucurbitacin acids that have been shown to reduce muscle inflammation and support recovery. It's like having a natural anti-inflammatory built right into your bedtime snack. Don't forget about Brazil nuts. But here's the key. You only need 1 or 2. Brazil nuts are incredibly rich in selenium, a powerful antioxidant that protects muscle cells from oxidative damage. Too much selenium can be harmful, but 1 Brazil nut provides your entire daily requirement. The beauty of this combination is in the synergy. The healthy fats from all these nuts and seeds slow down digestion, creating a sustained release of amino acids, minerals, and protective compounds. Meanwhile, the fiber helps stabilize blood sugar overnight, preventing the muscle-wasting cortisol spikes that can occur with blood sugar crashes. Here's how to build your perfect bowl. Start with a small handful of almonds, about 10 to 12 nuts. Add 15 to 20 pistachios. Throw in 6 to 8 walnut halves, a tablespoon of pumpkin seeds, and just 1 to 2 Brazil nuts. This combination provides about 6 to 8 grams of protein. But more importantly, it delivers a complete spectrum of muscle supporting minerals and healthy fats. Some people like to add a few dried tart cherries to the mix for extra melatonin and antioxidants, but keep it minimal. We don't want to spike blood sugar before bed. The total calorie count comes to about 170 to 200 calories, and the nutrient density is off the charts. You're getting protein, healthy fats, fiber, magnesium, zinc, selenium, omega-3s, and natural sleep-up supporting compounds all in one simple bowl. Pro tip: prepare several small portions in individual containers at the beginning of the week. When bedtime hunger strikes, you're ready with a perfectly balanced muscle-supporting snack that requires zero preparation. Number 4, tart cherry juice with protein powder, the ultimate sleep and strength elixir that works like medicine for your muscles. Now we're getting into serious recovery territory. This combination is what I call functional nutrition, food that doesn't just feed you, it actively heals you. If you've been struggling with poor sleep, achy muscles, or slow recovery, this drink might just change your life. Let's start with tart cherry juice, because this isn't your average fruit juice. Tart cherries are one of nature's most concentrated sources of natural melatonin. We're talking about the same melatonin that your brain produces to regulate sleep, except it's coming straight from the cherry tree. It's like nature's own sleep clinic in a glass. The research on tart cherry juice is mind-blowing. A study published in the European Journal of Nutrition had participants drink just 8 oz of tart cherry juice daily. The results? They gained an average of 84 additional minutes of sleep per night with significantly improved sleep quality. For seniors who often struggle with fragmented sleep, that's potentially life-changing. But here's where tart cherries get really exciting for muscle health. They're absolutely loaded with anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that give the cherries their deep red color. These anthocyanins are like microscopic repair crews that seek out and neutralize the inflammatory compounds that damage muscle tissue. Research with endurance athletes showed something remarkable. Those consuming tart cherry juice experienced 47% less muscle soreness and recovered strength 23% faster than the placebo group. Now imagine what this could do for a senior dealing with everyday aches and the general muscle fatigue that comes with aging. But drinking tart cherry juice alone is only half the equation. When you add high-quality protein powder, you transform this drink from a sleep aid into a complete recovery system. The natural sugars in the cherry juice act as a delivery service, helping transport amino acids from the protein directly into your muscle cells. This is where understanding protein timing becomes crucial. If you can find casein protein powder, that's your gold standard for bedtime use. Quin behaves just like the protein in cottage cheese. It forms a gel in your stomach and provides steady amino acid release for 6 to 8 hours. It's like having an IV drip of muscle, building nutrients while you sleep. But here's the thing. Good casein can be expensive and hard to find. Don't let that stop you. High-quality whey protein works excellent too, especially when combined with the natural compounds in tart cherry juice that help slow digestion. Look for protein powders that are third-party tested and free from artificial colors, flavors, and excessive sweeteners. You want clean protein that won't interfere with the natural sleep benefits of the cherries. The magic happens when you mix 20 to 30 grams of protein powder with 8 oz of 100% tart cherry juice. Make sure you're buying pure tart cherry juice, not cherry juice cocktail or blend. The real stuff is more expensive, but it's worth every penny for the concentration of active compounds. Here's a preparation tip that makes a huge difference. Drink this combination about 60 to 90 minutes before you plan to sleep. This gives your body time to start digesting the protein while the melatonin and other sleep compounds begin to work their magic. You'll find yourself naturally getting drowsy as your muscles start receiving their overnight fuel. The total drink provides about 150 to 200 calories and creates a perfect storm of recovery. Natural melatonin for deeper sleep, anthocyanins for reduced inflammation, natural sugars for enhanced amino acid uptake, and sustained protein for overnight muscle repair. Some people worry about drinking liquid before bed because of bathroom trips. Here's the solution. Stop drinking other fluids 2 hours before bedtime, then have your tart cherry protein drink as your final beverage of the day. Your body will use the fluid for digestion and nutrient transport rather than just filling your bladder. Your body will use the fluid for digestion and nutrient transport rather than just filling your bladder. You really want to supercharge this drink, add a pinch of ground cinnamon. Cinnamon helps stabilize blood sugar and has its own anti-inflammatory properties. Plus, it makes the whole thing taste like a dessert that's actively making you stronger while you sleep. Number 3, cottage cheese with almonds. The bodybuilder's secret that's been hiding in plain sight for 50 years. I need to tell you a story. Back in the 1970s, when Arnold Schwarzenegger and his fellow bodybuilders were revolutionizing fitness, they didn't have fancy protein powders or high-tech supplements. What did they eat before bed? A simple bowl of cottage cheese. Why? Because they discovered something that modern science has now proven. Cottage cheese is the most effective whole food for overnight muscle preservation. But here's the problem. Somewhere along the way, cottage cheese got a reputation as diet food, bland, boring, something you choke down when you're trying to lose weight. That reputation couldn't be more wrong. Cottage cheese is actually one of the most sophisticated protein delivery systems on the planet. Let me explain the science. Cottage cheese is roughly 80% casein protein, the same slow-digesting protein that sells for $50 a tub in supplement stores. When this casein hits your stomach acid, it undergoes a remarkable transformation. Clumps together, forming what researchers call a protein clot or gel. This isn't a bad thing, it's exactly what you want. This gel acts like a time-release capsule, slowly breaking down over 6 to 8 hours and steadily releasing amino acids into your bloodstream. It's like having a personal nutritionist injecting muscle-building nutrients into your system all night long, exactly when your body is doing its most important repair work. A half cup of cottage cheese, just half a cup, provides around 14 grams of complete protein with the full spectrum of essential amino acids. But more importantly, it contains about 2.4 grams of leucine, which is right in the sweet spot for triggering muscle protein synthesis in older adults. Now here's where the almonds come in, and this isn't just about adding crunch. Almonds provide something that cottage cheese can't: magnesium. And this is where most seniors are sabotaging their muscle building efforts without realizing it. Magnesium is involved in over 300 enzymatic reactions in your body, including every single step of protein synthesis. Without adequate magnesium, your muscles literally cannot use the protein you're feeding them. It's like trying to build a house with no tools. You might have all the materials, but nothing gets built. Research shows that up to 80% of seniors are deficient in magnesium. The symptoms: muscle cramps, weakness, poor sleep, irregular heartbeat, and you guessed it, difficulty building or maintaining muscle mass despite adequate protein intake. Just 1 oz of almonds provides about 20% of your daily magnesium needs. But almonds also bring healthy monounsaturated fats that serve multiple purposes. First, they slow down the already slow digestion of casein, extending the protein release even further. Second, they help your body absorb fat-soluble vitamins like vitamin D, which is crucial for muscle function. Here's something fascinating that researchers at Mastery University discovered when they gave older men 40 grams of casein protein before bed. Overnight, muscle protein synthesis increased by 22%. But here's the kicker. This was just from one night. Imagine what happens when you make this a nightly habit. The same research team followed a group of seniors for 12 weeks. Half the group consumed casein protein before bed, half didn't. The results were dramatic. The casein group gained 2.4 libert of lean muscle mass, while the control group gained nothing. At an age when most people are losing muscle, these seniors were actually building it. But cottage cheese offers benefits beyond just protein. It contains tryptophan, the amino acid precursor to serotonin and melatonin. This helps explain why many people find cottage cheese naturally calming and sleep promoting. The combination of muscle-feeding protein and sleep-up-supporting amino acids makes it ideal for bedtime consumption. There's also something called the gut-muscle axis that researchers are just beginning to understand. Cottage cheese contains beneficial bacteria, probiotics that improve gut health. A healthier gut means better nutrient absorption, reduced inflammation, and improved muscle protein synthesis. You're not just feeding your muscles directly, you're optimizing the entire system that supports muscle health. Now let's talk preparation, because this matters. Choose full-fat cottage cheese when possible. The extra fat helps with nutrient absorption and provides more sustained energy release. Look for brands with minimal ingredients, just milk, cream, salt, and cultures. For almonds, raw or dry roasted, both work well. Avoid the heavily salted or flavored varieties. A small handful, about 10 to 12 almonds, provides the perfect amount of healthy fats and magnesium without overwhelming the snack with calories. Some people struggle with the texture of cottage cheese, and I get it. Here's a game changer. Blend it with a splash of milk until it's smooth and creamy, then stir in the almonds. You get all the benefits with a much more pleasant texture. This combination provides about 220 to 250 calories and 18 to 20 grams of protein, along with a complete spectrum of muscle-up supporting nutrients. It's simple, affordable, and incredibly effective, just like the best nutrition strategies always are. Builders for decades, yet most people over 60 have completely overlooked it. Don't be fooled by its humble appearance. This duo works behind the scenes to rebuild muscles and restore strength. Cottage cheese is rich in casein protein, making up about 80% of its total protein content. When quin hits your stomach, it reacts with acid and forms a thick gel that gradually releases amino acids for 6 to 8 hours. That's exactly what your muscles need during deep sleep repair. A 2 cup of cottage cheese contains around 14 grams of complete protein, including leucine for activating muscle synthesis. Adding almonds provides healthy fats that extend protein release even longer, plus essential magnesium that 80% of seniors lack. Here's the science. Researchers at Maastricht University found that older adults consuming casein and protein before bed showed a 22% increase in overnight muscle protein synthesis. Over 12 weeks, these individuals gained more muscle mass than those who didn't eat before bed. Cottage cheese also contains tryptophan for serotonin production, which converts to melatonin. Combined with magnesium from almonds, you get a snack that helps you fall asleep faster and sleep more deeply. Better sleep allows for higher growth hormone release and more effective muscle regeneration. Choose low-sodium, full-fat cottage cheese for stable blood sugar. Add a small handful of raw almonds for the perfect balance of protein, healthy fats, and minerals. Number 2. Greek yogurt with berries. The slow-release muscle protector that works all night long. Greek yogurt might seem simple, but this combination packs a powerful punch for anyone over 60 worried about muscle loss. It's like a nighttime muscle support system, working quietly while you rest. The beauty of Greek yogurt lies in its dual protein profile. It contains whey for immediate amino acid delivery and casein forms a gel in your stomach, creating steady amino acid release for 6 to 7 hours. It's like a slow drip IV for your muscles. 1 cup of plain Greek yogurt provides around 20 grams of high-quality protein with all 9 essential amino acids, especially leucine, the trigger for muscle growth. Research in the Journal of Nutrition found that older adults having Greek yogurt before bed had significantly better overnight muscle protein synthesis than those who went to bed without eating. The berries aren't just for flavor. Blueberries, strawberries, and raspberries are packed with antioxidants that target exercise-induced muscle damage, helping you recover faster and reduce inflammation. Their natural sugars also help transport amino acids more efficiently into muscle. Greek yogurt delivers probiotics that improve gut health, and emerging research on the gut-muscle axis shows that healthy gut bacteria support better muscle retention in seniors. You're not just feeding your muscles, you're supporting the entire system that keeps them strong. Choose plain unsweetened Greek yogurt to avoid hidden sugars. Add fresh or frozen berries for natural sweetness and enhanced nutrient absorption. The combination provides 150 to 200 calories, perfect for bedtime nourishment without overloading your system. And the #1 bedtime snack for stopping muscle loss after 60. Casein protein smoothie with banana. The overnight muscle building powerhouse that rebuilds you while you sleep. This isn't just a snack. It's a scientifically crafted muscle-preserving formula that works while you do absolutely nothing except sleep. Casein protein is in a league of its own for bedtime recovery. Unlike whey that's quickly absorbed, casein forms a gel in your stomach that breaks down gradually, releasing amino acids for 7 to 8 hours. Research from the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition shows quin before bed can increase overnight muscle protein synthesis by up to 40%. The banana isn't just for flavor. Bananas provide natural sugars that trigger insulin release, shuttling amino acids into muscle cells more efficiently. They also offer potassium for proper muscle contraction and tryptophan that converts to serotonin and melatonin for better sleep. A powerful study in Medicine and Science in Sports and Exercise followed older adults for 12 weeks. Those consuming casein protein before bed experienced significantly greater muscle mass and strength gains compared to those consuming the same protein earlier in the day. Timing made all the difference. Bananas also provide vitamin B6, essential for converting dietary protein into actual muscle tissue. Many seniors are deficient in B6 without knowing it. So, this smoothie helps your body use protein more effectively. Mix 1 scoop of casein protein with 8 ounces of milk and half a ripe banana. This delivers 25 to 30 grams of slow-digesting protein, natural muscle-fueling sugars, and sleep-up supporting nutrients. Research from a strict university found that older adults consuming casein before bed for 12 weeks gained an average of 2.4 lbs of lean muscle, while the placebo group gained none. That's proof that building muscle after 60 is absolutely possible. And there you have it, the 8 most powerful bedtime snacks that can stop muscle loss and help you build strength while you sleep. From the sustained energy protection of whole grain toast to the ultimate muscle building power of a casein smoothie, each of these snacks works with your body's natural overnight repair processes. Start with just one of these snacks tonight. Choose the one that appeals to you most and make it part of your evening routine. Your muscles will thank you. Your energy levels will improve, and you'll be amazed at how much stronger you feel in just a few weeks. If this video helped you understand how to stop muscle loss while you sleep, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more evidence-based health strategies for seniors. Your strength and independence are too important to leave to chance. What bedtime snack are you going to try first? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next